Hey guys, I'm gonna be doing a review on a high value folder today, and the reason why I started it so close to the camera is because apparently the iPhone doesn't have autofocus when you're in video. So if I want to show close-up details, I want to start it close to the camera, so it'll be blurry when it's over here. But this knife is the Bucklite Max Medium. Pretty long name, but this is a really nice, affordable EDC folder. So before I get into the knife itself, some specs. The blade length is 3 inches of 420HC steel, drop point. Length of the knife closed is 4 3/8 inches. Weight is 2.6 ounces, which is very light. The handle is black glass reinforced nylon, which I assume is the same as FRN. Glass reinforced nylon, fiberglass reinforced nylon. And it's made in the USA. That last point, made in the USA, that's amazing. This knife comes in MSRP of $26 from Buck. And you can find this one on sites like Knife Center. I'm on it right now. That's where I got all the specs. 17 bucks. So this thing is really affordable. I've been trying to do this review actually for a couple days, but I could just never find a place that's quiet. And hopefully today I won't have to interrupt this one. So I guess let's start with actually, I got this knife about just under a month ago. And though I have not been carrying it, I have carried it I think once or twice. I do know how it will perform because I've cut with it. And I also own its Chinese-made brother, the Buck Bantam, which is a very similar knife. But this thing is just phenomenal for the price range. So let's start with the blade. You got 3 inches of 420HC, and this stuff comes razor sharp. It's kind of dirty. I don't know. It kind of came dirty, but I never really tried to clean it. But it comes absolutely razor sharp. I mean, I cut myself with this already, and I didn't even notice till a couple hours later when my finger was bleeding all over my glass when I was drinking some soda. But I mean, this is very, very sharp stuff, and the hologrind, the hologrind that Buck uses, just great, very thin edge, and they bring it back for you from the factory pretty well too. Pretty attractive satin finish on the blade too, and it's pretty nice utility shape. It's not the widest blade. Here it is next to something like a Leaf Storm, which would be considered relatively chubby in comparison. It's a pretty slender blade. Got a nice switch up there. I don't really know what that's for, but you can actually pierce with this relatively well. But I don't really feel that the tip is very weak. And even if you did, I mean, this is just a $16 knife. Just replace it, I guess. As you can see up here, USA model 482. Thumb studs are very easy to use. What's unique about this knife is the lockback detent is pretty strong, but this knife has the unique feature of I don't think it was designed this way, but this is a good thing. Once you pop it past the detent, it just flies out. I mean, this knife opens very quickly. I mean, it's hard to flick like that, but if you have your thumb on it, it just comes out. I don't know why that is. I think that the detent is strong enough to basically make it fly out once you overcome it, the knife. And it's very easy to open. See how fast that is. Compared to the Bantam, where I feel like you have to push a lot more weight of steel and just follow it around, this one, the blade is a little thinner and a little lighter, and it just kind of slips out. And it's very nice for that. The handle is pretty big compared to the blade. Not really equal, but it's very, very ergonomic. What you got here is FRN, and you kind of got palm swells on here. This isn't a flat knife. It's kind of like the mini grip Tillion. You have a thin handle here, and then you have that swelling of the FRN, and that gives it kind of a round feel, but it's very, very comfortable in the hand, very easy to grasp. There's probably only one way but to hold this knife, but it's very ergonomic. Just put your second finger in the choil here and back here. If you want to, you could choke up here, but it's not really comfortable, and I'm pretty sure you would cut yourself if you weren't paying attention. Design is pinned, which means you can't adjust it, which is one hit I will give the knife. But at 16 bucks, this is constructed very well. As for the lockback strength, I have absolutely no doubts as to it being very strong, but there is play in the blade. There is play left and right. There is play up and down. Now, I know a lot of people absolutely hate play in the knife up and down, but I've never really been a big stickler for blade play. I don't know why. Even in expensive knives, if they have it, I don't care. That's just a personal preference thing. But if you guys care, I mean, I feel this knife is very solid, though. I mean, look, that lock bar is nice and long. It's very stiff. This knife is not all that easy to close with one hand. With the Bantam, you've got a mid-lock. The lock is over here, so you can kind of take it when it's open, push it down with your thumb, and tap the blade over, and just close the knife like that, right? But because on the Bucklite, it's really a back lock toward the bottom of the knife, toward the butt. This is more of like a mid-lock. You can see the unlocking portion is much farther back. What you can do is kind of take your thumb over here and push and tap it, but I don't really feel safe doing it. This is really a two-hand knife to close. And that's another hit I'll give it, but that's just the design. If you had like a Buck 110, it's the same. The lock is toward the back, and it works perfectly fine. I think it looks pretty good when it's closed. I like the aesthetics of the knife. Pretty nice Buck logo up here. The clip is very, very nice. The only problem is that it's for right-handers only, and this is, a small problem because lockbacks are known for being very lefty-friendly in comparison to stuff like liner locks. And this even has ambidextrous thumb studs, but you can't flip over the clip. So I think it'd be easy to just tap a few holes and stick another clip location here. That just make it more accessible to so many more users, and I think that'd be a good decision on Buck's part. Overall, though, well, this clip is very low carry. I mean, this is just going to hide the knife in your pocket very, very well. Overall, this is a great high-value folder. This would be one of my top recommendations as a gift, as a perfect stocking stuffer for somebody, who's into knives or not into knives. I mean, everybody can find a use for this. And it's high quality, but it's affordable. So you can, buy a couple for cousins or, good friends and, toss it with them. And it's not going to hurt your wallet too much. But they're going to get a gift they can really, use, enjoy, and you really get a lot of, out of. In addition, this would make a great addition to any collection because it's so affordable. In addition, I mean, it's a beater knife. You can just take this knife out, you can wail on it, and, if it breaks on you, which I doubt it breaks, you can probably send it into Buck's warranty. Buck has great warranty service. And if not, I mean, what's happened? You're out, what, $15? You can't really buy a lot with $15 nowadays. I think this is a phenomenal value. If you have a chance to check this one out, I would recommend it over the Buck Bantam, mostly because I feel the fit and finish is better on this one, even though this has maybe a little less play and stuff like that. I feel like this one is finished much more nicely, and in addition, it's American made, and these are about the same price points. I mean, if you're going to spend the money, I have nothing against China. I like Chinese-made products because they're more affordable. But if you can get an American-made product for the same price, with probably more performance, you should go with the Bucklite, in my opinion. This one is lesser known though, so that's why it probably gets not as much press. But it's definitely a very, very nice folder for the money. Thanks guys for watching the review, and also, thank you guys. I just checked my subscriber number, and I just got over 200. So thanks to all you guys who watch my videos. I really appreciate it. I really do this just for fun, but it's good to see that somebody's enjoying my videos. Oh, hopefully enjoying my videos. What else? Also, my giveaway is still still going on. And one of the giveaway items is not this exact Bantam. I have two of these. But one of the gifts is these, so just check that out. I'll put a link to that video, the giveaway video, in the description, and you guys can check that out if you want to. Thanks guys for watching the video. Hope you guys will stay tuned in for more. See you guys later. Bye.